time is anytime, anywhere. It's always time for ice-cold Coca-Cola.
May I sing to you? May I sing to you? Won't you listen to a song that's in my heart?
The Coca-Cola Company presents Coke Time with Fred Robbins, tonight's guest, Dianne Carroll, and starring Eddie Fisher.
Bring back the thrill of the love that we shared when you cared, when hand in hand I thought you, only you'd understand. Bring back the thrill of the wonderful life that we planned, only we two, never lonely when I was with you. For we loved and we laughed in the sun, and the time that we spent was such fun. But I never thought we could part when I gave you my heart. So while you're away, night and day I will pray for you still. I'll wait until you'll return and you'll bring back the thrill.
What an audience. Hi, everybody, and welcome to Coke Time. A few weeks ago, we opened some mail on the show and tried to fill requests, but we still had lots of songs left over when we came to the end of our time. So tonight, we are picking on some more of the tunes you asked for. There was a letter asking for Bring Back the Thrill the way we did it at the stage of the Paramount. We did it. And then there was another that remembered the Paramount, too. I'd like you to hear this one. Dear Eddie.
I wonder if you remember it. After the afternoon show, you came out of the stage door and sang a song just for us. That's what I'd like to hear again.
I remember you. You saw the show 3 times on 1 ticket. You had your lunch and you only drank 2 Coca-Colas.
Oh, but please, Eddie, one more song.
Yeah. One more song. Well, okay, just one. And just for you. And you, and you, and you, and you, and you.
Tell me why, though I try to forget, tell me why I think of you yet. I know I'll never be free. What has happened to me? Tell me why, when we danced until 3, tell me why my heart couldn't see. I never dreamed of romance, never gave it a chance. When I think of how you looked that day in your gown of silk and lace, should have known the day you came my way that this was the time and the place. Tell me why I keep fooling my heart when I know it was love from the start. Why don't we give it a try? If you know, tell me why. Why don't you tell me why?
Party?
Well, not at all, Fred. We've got anybody can play, but there is a private show going on down the street.
Oh, something special?
Yes, very, very special. It's a new young singer, Fred, who just made her debut on Broadway, Dianne Carroll, and the critics had to look for brand new words.
Well,
That's how wonderful she is.
I've got a few words left over from the times I used to hear her sing before she hit Broadway.
Yeah, well, that'd be very good. It'll come in very handy, Fred. Dianne Carroll is stopping the House of Flowers every night when she takes over the stage. It's really electric. It's magic when she sings Harold Arlen's wonderful music, like this tender legend of the sleeping bee. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Dianne Carroll.
When a bee lies sleeping in the palm of your hand, you're bewitched and deep in love's long looked after land, where you'll see a sun-up sky with a morning dew, and where the days go laughing by, and love comes a-calling on you. Sleep on me, don't waken, can't believe what just passed. He's mine for the taking, I'm so happy at last. Maybe I dreamed what he seemed, sweet golden as a crown. But when he done told me I'll walk with my feet off the ground, when my one true love I have found. Sleep on me, don't waken, can't believe what just passed. He's mine for the taking, I'm so happy at last. Maybe I dreamed what he seemed, sweet golden as a crown. But when he done told me I'll walk with my feet off the ground, when my one true love I have found. Oh, my feet flew away. Look at them.
Looks like somebody's been doing some shopping. And that means somebody's been doing a lot of walking and getting more and more worn out. Because by the time a woman assembles a complete spring wardrobe, she's generally covered a lot of floor space in a lot of stores. So it's little wonder that smart shoppers everywhere take time out to pause and refresh. And where else but in the fountain where they serve ice-cold Coca-Cola? Almost everyone appreciates the best, and the bright tang of Coke is always welcome after a busy day of shopping. The bracing sparkle and the bit of quick energy you get in Coke makes it the perfect refreshment every time. It gives you a bright little lift. It brings you back so refreshed so quickly. What the song says is really true.
There are times every day as you work or you play when a pause would be welcome to you. And it's then that you find a bright thought in your mind that only a Coke will do. 50 million times a day, at home, at work, or on the way, there's nothing like a Coca-Cola, nothing like a Coke.
Yes, for a bright taste and a bracing sparkle, for perfect refreshment every time, there's nothing like ice-cold Coca-Cola.
There's nothing like a Coca-Cola, nothing like a Coke.
Well, tonight we did some of the older requests. Bring back the thrill and tell me why. The old songs make happy moments for us if they do for you. Then we have the new songs, those we do after looking through hundreds and hundreds of new numbers. It's really very interesting, almost a game, to see if a new song meets with favor. Here's one that's been out just a couple of weeks. The melody is an import from Europe. The words would be appropriate anywhere in the whole world.
I don't think I'm crazy. My feet are on the ground, but I'm always hearing wedding bells whenever you're around. When I'm out with people, I try to lend an ear, but I'm always hearing wedding bells and wishing you were near. I never thought I'd fall, but when I saw you, how quickly I fell. And darling, that's not all. Your kiss rang the wedding bell. If I'm only dreaming, you'll make those dreams come true. On the day I'm hearing wedding bells, walking down the aisle with you.
Thank you. Thanks very much. Next time we'll be out at the airport where you never can tell whom you'll run into. Maybe Jimmy McHugh, the songwriter, maybe Alba Marina, the sensational Cuban singer. I have a hunch we'll meet them both. Thanks very, very much to Dianne Carroll, our very, very talented guest star, for coming here tonight. Incidentally, this was her very first appearance on TV ever since she joined House of Flowers, and we hope she'll be back again real soon. Until next time, good night for the Coca-Cola Company. And remember, whoever you are, whatever you do, wherever you may be, when you think of refreshment, think of Coca-Cola. For Coca-Cola makes any pause the pause that refreshes. And ice-cold Coca-Cola is everywhere. Good night.
Coke Time, starring Eddie Fisher, was brought to you by the Coca-Cola Company. Coke Time is anytime, anywhere. It's always time for ice-cold Coca-Cola. Good night. Coke Time is anytime, anywhere. It's always time for ice-cold Coca-Cola.
May I sing to you? May I sing to you? Won't you listen to a song that's in my heart.
The Coca-Cola Company presents Coke Time with Fred Robbins and starring Eddie Fisher.
Many times, Eddie sung it before. Anytime, let him swing it once more. Anytime you're feeling lonely, anytime you're feeling blue, anytime you feel downhearted, that will prove your love for me is true. Anytime you're thinking about me, that's the time I'll be thinking of you. So anytime you say it, you're gonna want me back again, that's the time I'll come back home to you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Hi, everybody, and welcome to Coke Time. The curtain goes up on Broadway tonight, just a block from a stop street called Tin Pan Alley. And Tin Pan Alley has provided me with a new family album, not with pictures of happy yesterdays, but with lyrics and notes. They're tunes we've recorded along the way with Hugo Winnahar. Words and piano music, mostly in the key of C, for piano players like me. A look at these songs certainly brings back the thrill.
Bring back the thrill of the love that we shared when you cared, when hand in hand I thought you, only you'd understand. Carme, of the wonderful life that we planned. Only we two, never lonely when I was with you. For we loved and we laughed in the sun, and the time that we spent was such fun. But I never thought we could part when I gave you my heart. So while you're away, night and day I will pray for you still. I'll wait until you return and you'll bring back the thrill. But I never thought we could part when I gave you my heart. So while you're away, night and day I will pray for you still. I'll wait until you return and you'll bring back the Turn back the hands of time and let's feel downhearted again. never thought I'd miss you so. Oh, please come back, I beg you. Please, baby, please. What fools are we who cannot see the forest for the trees? Now I'm the one that I outsmarted, and I'm downhearted. Lost the truest love I'll ever know. Oh, how I yearn to hold you in my arms once again, and I'll be downhearted till then.
Gee, I'm downhearted.
No, I haven't seen Guys and Dolls yet. Just open. You can't even get tickets. Just opened the other day on Broadway. Yep. Oh, those Yankees, they won the pennant. Third straight time. Well, you know that Stengel, he's such a wizard. That's nothing. You know that New York has hired a man to make it rain?
What?
Yeah. Oh, well, I'm going to trade mine in on a brand new 1951 model.
No.
And have you heard Eddie Fisher's new record? It's just great. It's called Tell Me Why.
Wow.
Winterhalter, that's the guy. Winterhalter.
Tell me why, though I try to forget, tell me why I think of you yet. I know I'll never be free. What has happened to me? Tell me why. When we danced until 3, tell me why.
Tell me
Why my heart couldn't see. I never dreamed of romance. Never gave it a chance. When I think of how you looked that day in your gown of silk and lace, should have known the day you came my way that this was the time and the place. Tell me why I keep fooling my heart when I know it was love from the start. Why don't we give it a try? If you know, tell me why. If you know, why don't you tell me why?
You know, everyone knows the importance of taking a break every once in a while when you're working. Well, the same thing holds true if you're having fun. Now, that's why plays have intermissions. And during the intermission, you'll find the nearby fountain where they serve Coca-Cola is a mighty popular place. A sparkling glass of ice-cold Coke is a sparkling addition to the festivity and the excitement of opening night. Coke has a bright flavor, a distinctive flavor, all its own, that has never been equaled. It's bracing, too. Coca-Cola gives you a bit of quick energy that brings you back so refreshed, so quickly, and with as few calories as half an average juicy grapefruit. So, at intermission time, or any time, pause and refresh. Stop at the fountain where Coke is served. Then you can relax with the most asked-for soft drink in the whole world, bright and bracing Coca-Cola. Give yourself a break. Have a Coke.
The songs in this album were among my first friends in the music world. In a manner of speaking, that is. Isn't a friend someone you feel close to and can depend upon? Well, these songs have that kind of meaning for me. Not forgetting our old friends, how can I forget Lady of Spain and With These Hands, Wish You Were Here, I'm Walking Behind You. Oh, many others. We have a new friend. It's the kind of a song I've been hoping to find for a long time. Has the simplicity of my own favorite Anytime. And it goes like this.
If I ever needed you, I need you now. I can't remember when I've ever been so blue. If I ever needed love, I need it now. I feel so all alone, I don't know what to do. No day or night goes by when I don't have my cry. I feel like I could die from wanting you. I can ease my aching heart, but you'd know how. If I ever needed you, I need you now. No day or night goes by when I don't have my cry. I feel like I could die from wanting you. I can ease my aching heart, honey, you know how. If I ever needed you, I need you now.
Thank you very much. I Need You Now. And that's half our album. 5 out of 10 songs. We'll have to pick the other 5 for another day. And I hope we pick one that makes bells start ringing for you. Like those bells that were ringing at the big celebration in Atlanta, Georgia today. The 100th anniversary of Fulton County was the occasion. I wish we could have made the parade. But this was TV show day with another show in the works coming right up. Until then, good night for the Coca-Cola Company. And remember, whoever you are, whatever you do, wherever you may be, when you think of refreshment, think of Coca-Cola. For Coca-Cola makes any pause the pause that refreshes. And ice-cold Coca-Cola is everywhere. Good night.
Coke Time, starring Eddie Fisher, was directed by Herbert Susan, with music by Axel Stordahl, written by Gordon Auchincloss, designed by Paul Barnes, and brought to you by the Coca-Cola Company. Coke Time is anytime, anywhere. It's always time for ice-cold Coca-Cola. Good night. Is anytime, anywhere. It's always time for ice-cold Coca-Cola.
May I sing to you? May I sing to you? Won't you listen to a song that's in my heart?
The Coca-Cola Company presents Coke Time with Fred Robbins, tonight's guest, Florence Henderson, and starring Eddie Fisher.
Papa loves mambo. Papa loves mambo. Mama loves mambo. Mama loves mambo. Look at him sway with it, getting so gay with it, shouting ole with it now. Papa loves mambo. Mama loves mambo. Papa does great with it, swinging a gate with it. Just wait with it now. He goes to, she goes fro. He goes fast, she goes slow. He goes left, she goes right. Papa's looking for Mama. Mama is nowhere in sight. Papa loves mambo. Mama loves mambo. Having their fling again, younger than spring again, feeling that zing again, wow. Papa loves mambo. Papa loves mambo. Mama loves mambo. Mama loves mambo. Don't play the rumba and don't play the samba, cause Papa loves mambo tonight. Don't play the samba and don't play the rumba, cause Papa loves mambo tonight. Don't play the rumba and don't play the samba, cause Papa loves mambo tonight. I can't mambo. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Coke Time. Papa and everybody else loves mambo these days. I can't do it. I just watch. But there isn't any mambo in the show that opened last night on Broadway, a comedy called, I should say a musical comedy called Fanny. The reviews say it's a hit, so congratulations to Joshua Logan, who directed, and Ezio Pinza, Walter Slezak, Bill Tabbert, and Florence Henderson, who lead the cast. Florence is starring with her first Broadway show, and she's going to be our guest tonight, very first
Eddie,
appearance.
you sort of been keeping score on the show, a real box score while it's been out of town, huh?
Yes, and the news is very good, Fred. You see all the reviews in the morning papers?
Just wonderful. I think that your record of Fanny kind of helped it right along the way. Oh, Eddie, but did Florence tell you about her idea?
Yeah, you mean about getting dressed up in a French sailor's costume like Bill Tabbert in this play?
Yeah, that's right.
All arranged.
With a muffler and a hat, and the whole thing?
everything, the works. Me in costume, all the music from Fanny, with Florence singing the love song first.
I have to tell you, I have to, though I don't know where to start. I have to say what I'm shouting in my heart. I love you, I love you, I'll always love you. Love you, need you, want you my life through. I've said it, I've told you, and now forget it, unless you have to say to. Maybe you do. I love you, I'll always love you, need you, want you, my life.
I could love, that's what I would say. But my heart isn't mine to give, Fanny, Fanny, Fanny. No, no, not mine to give, Fanny, for it is gone, given long away to the sea, my one love, in her gray-green flows, deep with wonders beyond the shore, to the isles neath the winds where the spicewood grows. I must know them all, or sleep no more. Here's a boy with no heart to give, Fanny, Fanny, Fanny. Not worth one tear you'll cry, Fanny. Oh, Fanny. Goodbye, Fanny. Oh, Fanny.
You know, there are lots of activities going on about this season of the year. The one you'll find uppermost in the minds of most high school students, especially toward the end of any week, is football. And the night before the big game, there's generally a rally. Now, you don't want to be late, but before you go, remember, you're planning to bring the gang in afterwards. Now you've got the idea. Put plenty of Coke in that refrigerator. Ice-cold Coca-Cola will be a mighty welcome sight when you return. You know, it's a good idea to keep plenty of Coke on ice all the time. Coca-Cola has a distinctive flavor, all its own, a flavor that has never been equaled. Coca-Cola is popular with everyone, which makes it ideal when you're expecting guests. Now, that's true whether it's a casual gathering like this one or a planned party. The bright, bracing flavor of Coke is always welcome. It's a flavor that has made Coca-Cola the most asked-for soft drink in the world. Have a Coke.
If deception is ever right, perhaps you, along with many others, may feel that it was not only right, but most kind as well in the case of the late Russ Columbo and his mother. At the very height of his brilliant singing career, Russ Columbo lost his life in a shooting accident. But family and friends agreed that his ailing mother was never to know. And so she was told that her son had gone to Europe on tour. Letters, which of course were written by members of the family, were handed to his mother and then read to her. And they told of wonderful triumphs in London and Paris, all over. Overseas telephones were not in general use in those days, and so the only way Russ Columbo's voice could be heard was through his records. And his mother played them theme song constantly for 10 years that she survived her son. And a song that was later recorded and made popular again by our good friend Perry Como.
my fate now. I can't escape, for it's too late now. I'm just a prisoner of love. What's the good of my caring if someone is sharing those arms with me? Although she has another, I can't have another, for I'm not free. She's in my dreams, awake or sleeping. Upon my knees to her I'm creeping. My very life is in her keeping. I'm just a prisoner of love.
Thank you very much. Thank you. A Prisoner of Love, Russ Columbo's theme song and our way of saying good night. Before we do, we'd like to thank Florence Henderson for joining us tonight. Until next time, remember, when you shop at your favorite food store, take it from here. Take it from me. You'll be glad you did. And don't forget, we'll be on Ed Sullivan's show Sunday night. We hope you'll all be with us. And now a very pleasant good night from the Coca-Cola Company. Good night.
Coke Time, starring Eddie Fisher, was directed by Herbert Susan, with music by Axel Stordahl, written by Gordon Auchincloss, designed by Paul Barnes, and brought to you by the Coca-Cola Company. Coke Time is anytime, anywhere. It's always time for ice-cold Coca-Cola. Good night. Coke Time is anytime, anywhere. It's always time for ice-cold Coca-Cola.
May I sing to you? May I sing to you? Won't you listen to a song that's in my heart?
The Coca-Cola Company presents Coke Time with Fred Robbins and starring Eddie Fisher.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. It doesn't show signs of stopping, and I've brought some corn for popping. The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I'll hate getting up in the storm. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. The fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. But as long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I'll hate going out in the storm. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. Oh, the fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. But as long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to Coat Time. You know, when the weekend comes along these days, everywhere you go, you're dodging skis and hockey sticks and toboggans. But life gets a little too hectic for us right now to get out in the country. So we're parked in the park right across the street, which is pretty convenient because after you've made with the outdoor sports, you can come indoors and make yourself comfortable with a song, just like Sarah Vaughan.
Make yourself comfortable. Ooh, make yourself comfortable. Ooh, make yourself comfortable, baby. I've got some records here to put you in the mood. The phone is off the hook, so no one can intrude. I feel romantic, and the record changes automatically. Sweetheart, we've hurried through the dinner, hurried through the dance, left before the picture show was through. Why did we hurry through the dinner, hurry through the dance, leave some time for this, to hug and kiss a kiss. Now take off your shoes, dear, I'll loosen up my tie. I've got some kisses here, let's try one on for size. I'll turn the lights down low, make yourself comfortable, baby.
Made myself comfortable. That's good advice, Eddie, but I just can't take it.
With skates on?
I haven't been on skates for years.
So that's the point. The best part about skating, it feels so good when you stop.
Oh, you optimist, you. I brought along a pillow.
Pessimist? Yes, Fred, that's better. It's very nice.
Like the sweater?
Very nice.
It's yours, you know.
Yes, I know.
You must be growing.
Yes. The only thing we need now is a little skaters' music, Fred. The music's been a classic for years, but Paul Francis Webster thoughtfully provided words for the likes of me.
There you go.
When you are in love, it's the loveliest night of the year. Stars twinkle above, and you almost can touch them from here. Words fall into rhyme anytime you are holding me near. When you are in love, it's the loveliest night of the year. Oh, sing along in the blue, like a breeze drifting over the sand. Thrilled by the wonder of you and the wonderful touch of your hand. And my heart starts to beat like a child when a birthday is near. So kiss me, my sweet, it's the
there's just nothing like ice skating. It was wonderful fun way back in our grandparents' day, and it's still the favorite winter recreation, enjoyed by young and old everywhere. Now, time hasn't changed the fun of ice skating, nor the need to stop now and then, rest up, and refresh. And for fast refreshment, there's just nothing like a frosty bottle of Coca-Cola. So tangy in taste, so ever fresh in sparkle. Coke has a distinctive flavor that's never been equaled. And the way Coca-Cola brings you back so refreshed, so quickly. For Coke offers a bit of wholesome energy. Gives you a bright little lift just when you need it. In any season, enjoy bracing, ice-cold Coca-Cola. Perfect refreshment anytime.
There are times every day as you work or you play when a pause would be welcome to you. And it's then that you find the bright thought in your mind that only a Coke will do. 50 million times a day, at home, at work, or on the way, there's nothing like a Coca-Cola, nothing like a Coke.
Yes, 50 million times a day, at home, at work, or on the way. Enjoy the pause that refreshes with ice-cold Coca-Cola, the most asked-for soft drink in the world.
There's nothing like a Coca-Cola, nothing like a Coke.
Last time we told you about one side of our new record, Irving Berlin's A Man Chases a Girl Until She Catches Him, featuring the mystery voice. This time we're going to sing the other side. A publisher-writer, Bobby Mellon, heard a melody glockenspiel in Europe last year and wrote a new lyric with the title Wedding Bells. The song has been enjoying great popularity, especially in the Midwest. In fact, we received a phone call from a good friend, disc jockey Ed McKenzie from Detroit, who said, "Eddie, people like this song, you ought to make it." We heard it, liked it, and hope you will too. I don't think I'm crazy. My feet are on the ground, but I'm always hearing wedding bells whenever you're around. When I'm out with people, I try to lend an ear, but I'm always hearing wedding bells and wishing you were near. I never thought I'd fall, but when I saw you, how quickly I fell. And darling, that's not all. Your kiss rang a wedding bell. If I'm only dreaming, you'll make those dreams come true. On the day I'm hearing wedding bells, walking down the aisle with you. I never thought I'd fall, but when I saw you, how quickly I fell. And darling, that's not all. Your kiss rang a wedding bell. If I'm only dreaming, you'll make those dreams come true. On the day I'm hearing wedding bells, walking down the aisle I haven't heard that trumpet since, Oh My Papa. Our new record, Wedding Bells, in anticipation of June. Maybe you think we're anticipating June a little early, but she arrives on Coke Time next time. It's Junie Hutton, cute as a button, Axel Stortel's better half. And she'll be our guest, so I hope you'll join us. Until then, oh yes, before I forget, a reminder that, don't forget, if you're driving this weekend, drive very, very carefully. Remember, the life you save may be your own. Right now, good night for the Coca-Cola Company. And remember, whoever you are, whatever you do, wherever you may be, when you think of refreshment, think of Coca-Cola. For Coca-Cola makes any pause the pause that refreshes. And ice-cold Coca-Cola is everywhere. Good night.
Coke Time, starring Eddie Fisher, was brought to you by the Coca-Cola Company. Coke Time is anytime, anywhere. It's always time for ice-cold Coca-Cola. Good night.